Alright, welcome back everybody. I'm your host, you someplace, and today on Saturday, November 3rd, 2018, we're back with some more walkthrough gameplay for you guys, but this time for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Blood and Wine DLC, part number 10. So at the end of part 9, the last livestream for this game, we ended up just coming across a lot of treasure hunts, specifically for Grandmaster gear, or diagrams that is. Diagrams for Grandmaster gear. So, we're going to be continuing those treasure hunts. We're going to continue those treasure hunts right now, and that'll basically be all of today's live stream for part 10. Because this live stream is only going to be about 2 hours long, no more than that. Well, as usual, if you enjoyed today's live stream, make sure to hit the like button to show the video some love. And if you're new to the channel, hit the sub button too, so that we can tune in every single time that I go live. But meanwhile, let me just set things up, guys. Let me do a quick mic check and we'll get started right away. Alright, let me just do something real quick. Alright, now let's get started. Alright, let's get going, guys. So sorry. Apologize for that delay. Had to help clean real quick the house, you know. Just a quick little cleanup. Pick trash. All of those things. It's important to keep a clean house, you know. Alright, just had to drink some quick water. Alright then, guys, let's go. Let's get it going. Alright, so let's continue with the scavenger hunt that we left off with. It was this one right here. Let's go to Libiota's temple. Gotta find the fast travel marker. It's over here. Yeah, let's go right there. No, I'm trying to put the marker over there. ¿Dónde pa?
¿Tienes poquita agua de coco?
Ah, ¿de un coco?
Ya.
No, ya, pues sí, ya, ¿por qué no?
No, está rica.
Ya está buena. Alright, so let's fast travel to Castel Rovello. Yeah.
Bueno, mitad para ti, la mitad para mí. Ten.
Oh shit.
Es de un coco.
Ya, actualmente de un coco, la verdad.
Ah.
Gracias, pa. ¿Me compraste de los que venden, verdad?
Ya. ¿Sabes que es muy fuerte, hijo?
No, yo sé. Pero eso es muy bueno. Alright. Kids keep bumping into me. Alright, let's do Roach. Shit. Alright, let's go.
Move it.
researched this yet, if I'm not mistaken. Came across that a while back. Yeah, we haven't been here yet. So we were doing the Liam and Vermentino, the Coronat and Vermentino quests.
Giddy up.
Save the game around here before we continue further. Trying to find something here. Monument out of order. Out of order. Doesn't really make sense. It's like, shouldn't it be like monument not accessible or something like that? Something around here. Something at the temple, but I don't know where exactly. A lot of herbs and everything. Where is it? Where are you hiding? There's a diagram here. Oh, it's on the bottom. That's why. It's on the bottom of this. How do you get in? How do you get to the bottom? Has to be a cave entrance somewhere. Has to be some type of cave or something.
Drink! Give me a drink!
What is this? Monument out of order. Let's talk about the monument. Oh yeah, that's how you get inside. There we go.
Roundabout seems like. Should look around. Might find something interesting.
Alright, search for the tracks left by Martin. No planner. That's the only good thing. Salud pa. Out.
Spectre in a place like this? Behind a wall. Someone must have walled some poor fellow up. Spirit can't rest in peace.
Whoa, damn. That's pretty powerful. Great beggar's ghost. Whoa. That's pretty powerful. Get rid of that thing. Yeah. It's not even that strong. It's more annoying than strong. There we go. Bones of the Great Beggar. New quest. The words of the prophets are written on sarcophagi.
Some sarcophagi in the first chamber.
Sarcophagi.
Them could work.
Alright, 2 quests at once. Alright, we already read this one right here. So, the tenebrous wilderness of Caid Merkvid. The northwestern region of the Duchy of Toussaint. Past the Blachier River, there lies the forest of Caid Merkvid, a druidic sanctuary which, as a result of treaties signed with the duchy's rulers, enjoys full autonomy in its internal affairs. The forest is one of the main reserves of the Beauclair oak, a significant component of the local cooperage industry. With ecological balance in mind and following agreements between the Coopers Guild and the Flaminica, the leader of the circle, oak felling in the forest is currently subject to strict supervision. In 1267, when the Flaminica granted asylum to Druids from Caed Du in Angren, fighting broke out within the sanctuary. The bandits who tried to escape justice in the forest were burned alive in wicker hags to set an example. Since then, the borders of Caed Merkvid have been protected by strong magical barriers, and to be honest, I would not recommend visiting this region without an invitation from the Flaminica. From Petrin Falessan's Guide to Sons. Interesting. Interesting. Parchment, wax, It's another quest that we could do right here too. So we're just going to find that diagram and then do the other quest. Search for tracks left by Martin. Up. Only like what's that, obviously. Formula, mutagen, transmutator, red or blue. There was something else that we got. Note. Let's read that note. Where's that note at? There we go. Can be sold to merchants of dismantling the crafting components? Oh, so you can't even read it. Never mind them. Thought it was readable. Readable. Because it's not. Chisant, a duchy of tales out of fantasy. We already read that. The Great Beggar's Journal. Oh, yeah, is it related to the other quests as well? There we go. Find all of your dragons in the set. Diagram Manticore Boots. The Great Beggar's Journal. Read the Great Beggar's Journal. So 7 Fiine 1203. The attacks have grown more forceful. The residents of the nearby village who oppose my presence become more aggressive by the day. They do not like that I speak the truth about their former deities. They cannot understand they will only find salvation in Lebiota. They threaten me with death, but if I am to die for Lebiota, if that is the destiny the prophet has marked out for me, I shall fulfill it with a broad smile on my face. 14 Fane 1203. I have just parted with a most marvelous quest, a true convert, a man of extraordinary yearning for truth and faith. He is called Murden, and was once a witcher but has abandoned that dishonorable trade and embarked on the path of truth. We spoke at length and sat together for hours in meditation and prayer. To better honor Lebiota, he left behind here many goods which symbolize his attachment to his former life. He has made great progress. Oh, if only all the disciples of Lebiota were so fervent in their faith, this world would be a better place. Murden confessed to me the bitter truth about the foul deeds he had wrought in his past life. I told him if he is to obtain cleansing, he must go to the hidden chapel. Reaching this bleak place, which is carved out of rock and ridden with dangerous creatures, will in itself constitute a challenge and a trial. If Lebiota lets him enter the chapel's confines, it means he has forgiven his sins, his crimes, and so Murden went. Let Lebiota guide his feet. 19 Fayine 1203. My fate is sealed. I shall die for my faith, for truth, for Lebiota. Night, folk from the village, a band of drunken thugs, attacked the temple. With hate and malice on their breath, they cried that since I am the great beggar, I should now beg Lebiota for mercy. They looted the temple for all its treasures, thankfully leaving the books which they deemed worthless, and walled me in to wither in a sealed tomb. If Lebiota does not send me help, I will die here. May my bones bear witness to his glory. And those were his actual bones, yeah. Go to the cave within the hidden chapel. Interesting. But there was also another quest that popped up for here. not a treasure hunt, I know that's for sure. It's not that. There can only be one. Investigate. The world of prophets are written. Oh, there we go. It's this one. The words of prophets are written on sarcophagi. Find an empty sarcophagus and place the bones in it. At a sacred site of the cult of the prophet Lebioda, Geralt stumbled upon the remains of one of the prophet's most fervent adherents, a monk known as the Great Beggar. Alas, the poor man had been bricked up alive and left to starve in the wall of the chapel, so his restless soul promptly attacked the Witcher. Geralt knew that the only way to help the Great Beggar's soul to find peace was to give his remains a proper burial. Let's do it. So we need to find an empty sarcophagus and place the bones inside it. Time to give him proper burial. Now he stops haunting this place. Abandoned temple to the prophet Libya. Oh, I know which one. It's gonna have to be in this one. Oh, it's not abandoned. This one is. Bones of the Great Beggar.
Ready.
Find the loot.
Rest in peace now.
There we go. And just like that, we complete this quest, guys. Pretty quick quest. Pretty quick and easy quest. Alright, now let's continue with the treasure hunt. For the Manticore School of the Witcher gear. Treasure hunts. There we go. Go to the cave within the hidden temple. The hidden chapel. And we need to find somewhere to fast travel, which is gonna have to be Castel Ravellorian. Same place that we fast traveled to.
I can see.
Roach.
If I were to my wife.
Come on, Roach.
Let's go, Roach. Oh, we got a new marker now.
Be gone from my
Let's
sight.
get off. Never mind. Don't need the other marker. Now we can fast travel here. Doesn't show the Prophet Lebioda statue. It's all good. Alright, let's fast travel over here. To the Palace Gardens. Fabulous gardens on the shores of Sadehill Ligard were, like Beauclair Palace, nearly destroyed during the Elven conflicts. Master Faramond, who led the renovation efforts, did what he could, but some of the more delicate plants cannot be saved. Today, this popular recreation spot for courtiers is filled mainly with spruces, olive trees, Beauclair oaks, rose bushes, juniper thickets, rhododendrons, and of course grapevines. Interesting. It's always good to know the lore of the local place. Alright. Now we're here. Let me take off that custom marker. Let's get some noise. Alright. Come on, Roach. Should be able to cross there. Come on, Roach. There we go.
Move it.
For a second I thought Roach wasn't going to be able to do that. Oh, there we go. New marker, entrance. Gotta save it. Save Henley guy. There's the markers on top, but it looks like it's actually here. Go to the cave within the hidden chapel. search the hidden chapel. There's some monsters in here, I already know.
Just like the great beggar described it. Chapel Merton visited must be in the cave.
Oh shit. What the hell is that?
Damn it. What's going on here?
Some weird shit's going on. Hear me hallucinating, watch. Doesn't seem to be much that we could do about it either. It's a young woman.
In a cave? Something's not right.
Yeah, he's definitely hallucinating. 100% he's hallucinating. I knew it. Damn Brooksa. God damn. I hate these Brooksas. Too good to be true. Hey, god damn it. You bit me. Oh, damn. This game's dangerous. Holy shit. Oh my god. God damn. It's invisible. God damn it. It's hard to take on. Oh shit, man. Oh, what the hell? There's two of them? There is two of them. Oh, fuck. No wonder. Oh, God. Two of them are intense. One of them was already enough. Where'd the other one go? There she is. Man. Brooksy. Go. Killed one of them off. Run. Shit, just happened to this one. There we go.
Roxanne might have been hallucinations. Sure as hell fun as if they were real.
God damn. This entire cave just makes you hallucinate. Nuggets. Blood moss. Okay, I know where. Just keep searching the rest of this real quick. Alright, it's up here somewhere. Did it say it right here? Yeah. Alright, cool. Damn, Brooks, even though the hallucinations are annoying.
They all died on me. Left me bereft. Not a copper to my name.
Yeah, they're definitely not real.
Here. Must be a test.
Must you take pity, please? The poor soul.
Okay, we gotta give them all alms.
Do not avert your eyes. Help.
Yeah, they're all hallucinations, just in case.
Arms for the poor, son.
Last one. Wonder what'll happen now.
It was some sort of test, that's for sure. Are we gonna extinguish it, or what do we do? Let's keep going. Some type of monster over here. On top.
They're being swarmed by kicking wars. He's real or just an illusion?
Yeah, he's an illusion. God damn. Oh shit, you know what? They're probably real. Oh damn. He was definitely an illusion, but I think they were just... But they're definitely real. Hey! God damn, I got stuck. These guys are the ones that give you... toxicity. Alright. Go to my inventory. Potions. Go to Oreo. Grants immunity to poisons. Neutralize the effects of poisons. Okay. White honey clears toxicity. There we go. That's what we're gonna need. Dude, these guys race it like crazy. Oh shit. Oh shit, I got stuck. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'm fucked with all these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Can't climb back out. That's what I hate about this damn game. It doesn't let you back out. And when you're in combat, it doesn't let you jump. Can't jump over things, you see? How am I supposed to do shit. God damn it. Why is my health going up so slow? Fucking annoying. See? What the fuck? Alright, there's now I just gotta do it. Alright, so they're definitely hallucinations, but they're not dropping you off any loot. Let's go over here. Is it this way or is it that way? Feels like it's this way. What am I supposed to find here though? Came from this side. Oh no, never mind, I came from this side. That's what it is. Came from the other side. I can use this. There we go. Whoa. I'm supposed to swim through there or what? Alright, so I'll get these ingredients. And I'll need them. Am I supposed to go down or am I supposed to go on top? I think it's on top. Yeah, that's good on the top. There we go.
Looks a lot like Lebiota. Impossible.
Their god, Lebiota, the mystery man. You talked to him? No, he just left.
Not seeing visions anymore. Hope that's the end of that.
Interesting. Meriden notes. Diagram Manticore Silver Sword. So 17:59:12:03. It is done. I have reached the Cave of Tribulations and stepped into the hollowed confines of the hidden chapel. Never shall I forget what I have been through. I was attacked by giant, fire-breathing creatures, power monstrosities akin to drowners crossed with Endrege, men with the faces of wild animals, yet Lebiota smiled on me and saw fit to let me survive this harrowing gauntlet. At its end, here in the hidden chapel, I surrendered myself to meditation, and immediately he filled my mind with a vision of a lake whose crystal clear waters surrounded me, penetrated my soul, and cleansed it of all wickedness and villainy. When I awoke, I was certain what Lebiota had designated as the last station on my pilgrimage, the Lake of Cleansing, where Lebiota healed the bodies and spirits of his followers. Huh, is that the same lake where we helped Lady Vivian? Probably is. Following the advice of the sage known as the Great Beggar, in whose wisdom I basked at the temple of Lebiota, I pray all is well with him and the people of his village have understood he only speaks the truth and means them no harm. I wonder if the Great Beggar's also the one that begged that one lady, I forgot her name, but that one lady for food, and then who cursed her afterwards. Probably was the same person, who knows. I pray all is well with him and the people of his village have understood he only speaks the truth and means them no harm. I shall now leave behind further things binding me to my former life. Doing so is not easy, however, for acquiring these diagrams once cost me a great deal of time, energy, and sacrifice. But I know this is the right path. Let Lebiota accept my humble offering. I now continue onward, towards the Lake of Cleansing. Though my road is difficult and full of sacrifices, it grows ever more straight and clear, and I feel a lightness in my soul. My certainly I walk the right path grows strong as iron, firm as steel. Praise be to Lebiota. Huh.
Meriden went to the lakeside to seek final atonement. Should look into it.
New diagram, Manticore Silver Sword.
Wonder if it's a relic of some sort.
Silver.
Wonder if it's a relic of some sort.
Oh, it's like bones. Kinda looks like bombs to me, not even gonna lie. Can't go up through there, huh? Nope. Ah, damn, right, now we gotta go all the way back. Go to the Lake of Cleansing. Here. Fought these Kikimores here. Get to this side. Okay. Here. Up to here. Back to the back of the top. Do I or this here? No, never mind. It's either way. It's either way. Let's take you back to this side as well. And you look through here. Go like this. There we go. And that's how we head back outside. Alright. I guess we're back outside now. And then we're gonna fix our armor, save it, and then we'll continue with the last part of this treasure hunt. Inventory. Gotta fix my silver sword first. There's only one more 90%. Or do I have 9 of them? No, never mind, I don't have 9 of them. I have 1. Alright, leave these out for now. At least until we get to blacksmith, and then for the armor, I need quite a bit. 40%, 15%. Let's fix this one. Let's fix that one, and let's fix the boots. Alright, let's go. Save it. I'll be back right now, guys. Let's keep going, guys. So sorry for that delay. We got an hour, about an hour left in this live stream, so let's take advantage. Let's get as much as we possibly can done. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's keep playing. Let's keep it going. We're finishing off this Manticore Grandmaster Gear Scavenger Hunt. I need to find a fast travel marker. Right in front. Where it came from.
Slower.
Wine and more wine. But me, I prefer brandy.
It's brandy. So I'm not really much about that wine. But it's okay, man. That's your choice. You do what you want to do. Oh, okay. You know what? I think it's time to get these notice boards. Let's fast travel here. Let's go here. Let's go here. And then we're gonna go to the last part of this scavenger hunt. So Termes Palace Ruins. Toussaint was once a land of elves. The Ducal Palace is the most prominent remnant of that era, but it is not only. The Ain sit here left behind a great many smaller and larger structures whose function can today only be guessed at. An example of this are the Termes Palace ruins, which some tie to the legendary resting place of the last elven king, while others consider them a temple to some forgotten deity. What they were in truth, we shall never know. Time to fast travel there. Right then. So let's go to that one notice board. First of all, let's go to this notice board first. Roach.
Tomaste tu agua, hijo.
¿Sí me lo tomé?
¿Ya?
Ya, ya casi me lo termino. Drawbridge, Roberta Woods. This way. Oh shit, it's an abandoned site. Oh damn. Time to clear it. God damn it. Piece of shit. Let's go.
Was that close? That bloody close!
Alright, I don't have any thunderbolts. Or maybe I do. I probably have the regular one. Oh yes, I do. Also some drowner pheromones.
I'll little you with your
Oh shit. Oh damn. Whoa. This guy's almost got me. Surprise. Oh shit. There we go.
Was that close? That bloody close! I would sniff us fast!
Oh damn. Oh my god. This guy's lucky. Come on. Oh, it chopped his head off. Decapitation, man. Decapitation ain't no joke. Whew. Got him. Oh my god. Oh, man, that guy blew up, like literally. He's playing. He's playing. Let's go. Come on. Shit, you think you're like all badass and shit? Oh, shit. I know he's dead. There we go. Now we cleared this area. Well, this abandoned site, and now the populace can return. Sons are safe and sound once again, thanks to Geralt. And Adam Watson, I just saw your live chat. Thank you so much for tuning in today for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Hope you enjoyed today's live stream and that you've been having a great day yourself. I also wish you the best of luck on your live streams for today. I saw you were live streaming earlier with your papa, with your father. Looks like you had a great time playing with him some GTA 5. Alright then, let's go. Now let's actually do what we were set out to do. This kind of just became something that we did simply because it came in the way, so we decided to do it. Might as well get it done, right? Let's just do everything. We did just liberate this area, so I think we have a reason, a good reason to loot. Oh, there we go, you see.
Those girls can't wait to see me.
What I tell you? What I tell you? So much loot. Too little time. Whoa, shit. Ah, that was it. Yeah, just right here. Oh, there's some Florence there, you see? Alright, let me sell him some. Let me sell him some items that we don't possibly need anymore.
Fugitive from the north. Why are you here?
Don't know if you noticed, but I just saved your ass.
Seriously?
Yes, though not without a reward in mind, I wager. I know your kind.
Of course. And I'll want a share of your beggar's alms, too. Wanted to take a look at your goods first. May I?
I suppose. But you're to touch nothing, and on purchasing pay in full, in hard currency. Understood?
This guy, it's like I'm about to not even buy from you anymore. Northerners, what you got against them?
Things. What about bothering you so much?
Apart from the fact that they are all thieves, liars, and layabouts, not a thing.
Yeah, right. Pretty much seems like you hit everything. What are you selling?
Show me your wares. Promise not to touch anything.
This guy, I mean, he has quite a lot of money though. Gotta give him that. Alright, we're gonna keep this Deshman Mutna steel sword. Well, man, I mean, they're a little higher. Kinda hard to know. And the Deshan Mutna, there's our relics, so we'll keep them. We'll sell these. We'll sell these, why not? They're master items. But we're already finding all these diagrams to be able to get some Grandmaster Witcher gear, so we're definitely gonna spend a lot of money on that. That's why I think it's better to just sell. Yeah, let's just sell. Let's just sell. Whatever Grandmaster gear we're going to be able to craft is going to be a lot better in my opinion. Alright. I think we're pretty much good. Let's see what we can buy from him though. There's diagrams. We're dismantled into crafting. Diagram amateurs. Armor repair kit. Okay. Buy some repair kits. I think that's about it. Yeah, we're good. Farewell.
Gotta go.
Thanks for your time. We gotta go. You're too slow. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we do gotta go though. That I am not kidding. We're heading this way. Roach. Come over here. Come over here, Roach.
Run, Roach.
Let's go. Why were we heading this way again? Oh yeah, the notice board. I forgot. I'm all like, why are we heading this way? It's like, yeah, the notice board. That's oh, you can't go up those. Come on, Roach. Why'd they have to program you like this? Assassin's Creed Odyssey is like you can go anywhere.
Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach. What Geralt said. And there's the notice board. There is the notice board. Time to read. Okay, work. Looking to hire a strong back lad to work in my vineyard. Jean Christophe Barbeau. Rooms for travelers. To all those who have journeyed from lands far away and have no place to call their own in our fair duchy, worry not. I've rooms to let in the village of Francolarts. My prices are very fair. I won't fleece you like those scoundrels in Beauclair. I can also offer fresh air and a view of the Caraberta woods out of the window that is nothing short of breathtaking. Yannick Laurent. Sounds good to know. Good to keep that in mind, but we have our own Carvo Bianco vineyard, so no need for a room. Challenge, I hereby announce Lady Vivian de Tabriz is the most beautiful woman in the world. Any man who disagrees can find me at the riverbank in Flovive every morning at dawn's first crack. It's probably that dude that we helped. The one that sacrificed his life in a sense for Lady Vivian's curse to be lifted from her. So he took on his curse, basically. Her curse. Alright, she cured my cat. There's no better place for your sick pet to recuperate than the Druidess's hut in the northern part of Duntine. I know folks say there's something odd about that woman. I can't deny it. She is far from normal. When I visited her, I saw her sniff at a handful of straw as if it were the most irresistible of perfumes. I took a sniff as well. Smelled just like a normal wisp of straw to me. She won't look you in the eye, but animals take to her like bees to honey. My tomcat is old and had been getting rather sickly, but after 2 days at the Druid's, he's full of vim and vinegar once more. He chases mice like he used to and has a hearty appetite. Haven't seen a cat so happy in a long while. Highly recommended. So this woman druidess, seems it's pretty good at helping people's animals, which is a good thing, you know. At least she's not like effing them over with that. Contract the monster of Tufo. I hereby announce the following. The vineyard known as Tufo, which is counted among my possessions and is famed throughout all the world for the superb melon blanc it produces, is beset by some monstrosity. Any knight who tracks the beast down and slays it will not only prove his honor, but also will earn a reward of not insignificant size. Therefore hear my call, all brave and valorous men of Toussaint, and make haste to Tufo to converse with the undersigned about the contract. M. de Bourbeau. Contract. Mysterious plummeting cattle. Urgently needed. Specialist used to the strange and extraordinary. Must be fast and reliable. Sorcerer, druid, or witcher preferred. Problem involves cattle, sick, falling out of sky at night, and must be cleared up fast. Work must resume my quarry soon as we're up against tight deadlines. For details, see foreman of Adraiso Quarry. I think we've been there before. That quarry. The monster of Tufo. Yeah, we already read that. Contract. Tufo monster. Coach. Get on. Contract bovine blues. Let's go check out those contracts real quick, see what level they are. Witcher contracts, you see there's some level 38. Knew it, bovine blues. We're gonna have to go do that one sometime soon. We can do it right after this treasure hunt, right after we finish it. Alright, let's go to the world map. Let's go to the other notice board. That's why it's important to get all the notice boards out of the way from the very beginning. And then let's go over there.
Hey-ya!
He was like telling me to go.
Hey!
New marker, flow life. Oh, little doge.
Collapsed building. Foundations probably caved in. Literally undermined.
Grandmaster or Scientific. That's the other scavenger hunt. But we're not currently doing that, so we'll leave it for later.
Cape Cod? Start no pros!
marker a dry silk quarry. Well, this is where the other monster is. What's actually down here? Little Doge! I'll pay attention to you in a little bit.
What the hell happened here?
It's part of that monster. It's part of that monster quest. We're just running in circles. That was so weird.
Need to ask around. Sure, I know something more.
Cool. Super in health. Hey, chill. Hey. Ah, damn, I'm gonna go for this one. There we go.
Need to ask around. Locals might know something more.
Probably just get this Witcher contract done with right now. Seems like it's inside there. Let's just read the other notice board real quick. Forest lovers, beware. Remember the days when we would pick berries and mushrooms in the pleasure forest without a care in the world? Those happy times are gone, for wolves, big as mules, and fierce as if gripped by hydrophobia now prowl those woods. Every day there are fewer places where one can feel safe in our beautiful duchy. When will our duchess do something? Astute practitioner of the oldest profession. I might not be the fairest of them all, but I can give you a plowing so good you'll never want to go back to those tarts at the Belle of Beauclair. Griselda. Political philosopher seeks succor. Looking for a suitable location to deliver a speech entitled The Beast as a Metaphor of Monarchy. Rufus var Rain. Elderly couple in need. I want everyone to know Countess de Succor's true nature. The heartless harlot evicted an elderly couple who had lived on Basin Farm for as long as anyone can remember. I don't know why she did this, but it was an exceptionally wicked thing to do. A concerned soul who abhors wickedness. Ludovic Deschamps's obituary. Ludovic Deschamps, beloved father, husband and brother, a senior master at Adrisil Quarry, drew his last breath yesterday afternoon. A death vigil will be held till tomorrow, when his mortal remains will be buried in the Orlemurs cemetery. We kindly request no visitors, his grieving kin. Merchants, beware. Merchants traveling east should steer clear of Denefer Pass. Heed my words. It took a stroke of miraculous luck to avoid losing my life. Nothing could save the goods I was carrying. Alright, let me take that. There we go. Just a new location was discovered, and there wasn't much to it. There was like no new contracts or anything. Let's go check the monster contract, I mean the Witcher contract. Find the quarryman, there we go. A Witcher's life is never dull. If there ever comes a point when he's had his fill of cockroaches, strigas, or neckers, he can always count on the world throwing something unusual in his path. As was the case on this occasion when a bovine crashed to the ground from the sky, landing right on top of a quarry worker. At last, here was a contract that would surely tear the Witcher free of the fetters of the quotidian that so often held him. Yeah, and he's right up top. Okay, that's where he is. No, he's on the bottom, actually. He's here, but in the bottom. What the hell? Bovine blues. Let's see what the hell this is all about. way to this side. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a lot more to it. That's what it is. That's what it is. All of this is part of the core. Hype.
Want some more down there? Go on, enjoy. We'll stay put here.
Man, we've deadlines to meet. Come on.
Hype.
Had I known it'd be like this, I never would have signed on to the job. Not for nothing.
Foreman. Alright. Let's go see what's happening here.
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of events, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with the cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed, and a horrid one at that. With the gods, something true we have. In Zeracania, they sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
What the?
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter.
I wonder how Sericania is.
Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed. To be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good one. I told him at once there had to be a simple explanation. That lot... Right away, they started in screaming, plague! Demanding higher wages for hardship. Poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky.
That too. The thing is, since none bothered to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Not surprised. Cow. Where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
What exactly is going on here?
Construction of a statue of the prophet Lepiota. We're carving it. Not all at once, that is, but piece by piece. A pious infestus revived the project after years of neglect. He's engaged all nearby quarries in its completion. And we would be on schedule were it not for the incident. Please, Master, will you look into it?
Yes, I will. Why not? Anyone witness it?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn, we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Need to talk about my reward before I decide.
Ah, time for a good hackle. So how much would you take? What? You jest! We mine stone here, not gold! You must go lower for it to make any sense to me.
Yeah. Okay, we're about 333. Gotta be cool with that.
Fine.
Alright.
But that is the sum total. No bonuses or gratuities on top. Understood?
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I'll look into it.
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lepiota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Yeah, it could. There's the cow. Let's go loot first. Puff bull. It's an elven something. Oh, how do we not? How did we not see this cow here? This wasn't here when we came, or was it? Probably was. Yeah, this is where we fought off the ghouls. And my horse, yeah, my horse stayed there. Those are 3 people that they're still looking for. Alright, let's examine.
Must be Emil. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell. Right, now where do I start?
And before I do this, Adam Watson, I just saw your live chat. You said, I have a question. Do you use money glitches in games? I personally feel as though using the glitches ruins the experience. No, I have not ever, up to this date, I have not ever used any cheat codes or glitches or anything of that kind while playing a game. Because I do agree with you, it does ruin the experience. Like, some people do it because they don't want to go through looting, they don't want to go through the process of looting, selling, and all that to make their money in the game. But for me personally, yeah, I agree with you, it completely ruins the experience when you use any glitches of that kind. Since it just makes it way too easy, you know, it's like, well, if you could just use the glitch just to be able to buy everything, then it's like, well, it takes away the fun out of it. But some people don't see that as taking the fun out of it. Some people see it as adding to their fun. So I'm like, so each person could do what they like, you know. Some people want to use cheat codes, kind of like in Red Dead Redemption 2. There's actual cheat codes that you can use. Some people like using them, and other people don't. I personally don't, simply because, yeah, I like the challenge. I like to be able to, in order to, for the game that I'm playing. Alright, let's go. Check the wounds on the worker's body.
Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body.
Alright, so the blunt trauma wounds on the cow.
Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height.
Yeah, that must suck. Just a cow randomly falling on you, imagine. What about the bite wounds on the cow?
Open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small one, though. So necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast.
What about the punctures and slashes on the cow?
Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a traconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death.
So what's the cause of the accident?
Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. The youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath.
Oh, just a wyvern, huh? Interesting.
And then there's the crane.
So use your Witcher senses to investigate how the crane was damaged. Was there foul play at hand? I don't know. So far it seems like it was just the wyvern who accidentally dropped the cow simply because it underestimated just how heavy the cow would be for it. Or there might have been some type of foul play at hand. Who knows? Who knows until we check. Or until we come to find out. And here we are. There it is. What happened here?
Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down.
That's what it is, okay. So the wyvern hit the crane. So now we need to use our Witcher senses and follow those
Traces of Draconid blood.
draconids.
Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track.
The wounded draconid's blood. There we go. And it leads to the side. Get all of these. Gotta always have herbs to be able to craft different potions. And also bombs and all of that. All of that good stuff.
Started bleeding heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like.
That means it shouldn't be that hard to take it down once we get to it. There it is. Oh. Something's here.
Smells like sour mash. Draconid must have attacked the local distillery.
Whoa.
Bastard.
I hate these. These are the ones that blow up.
Show me what you got.
Hey, my trap isn't working. Oh. Fucking rot things. They're not that hard to take down though. Alright, so these ones don't affect each other. The other ones from the base game they did. The first kind of rot things they come across. If they blow up amongst each other, they cause each other to blow up. So weird how they blow up this way. And there's one more rot thing up here that we kill. What type of necrophage? Oh, alright, let's loot all this first before we examine. Just a little note there. Alright, I think we looted everything around here. That's lootable. Okay, there's some stuff right there. Let's go. So there's a note here. Bootlegger's note. Oh, someone that was bootlegging. So I say to that, Minister Tremblay, the whole Saint-Sator Valley is overrated. Those wines, why, don't get me started on Est. Ever since they started mass producing it, they should call it Edite, for it's definitely seen better days. Then he says, right you are, always been a Côte de Blazeur chap myself. In fact, between you and me, I even prefer it to Sangria. You know, the wine reserved for her illustrious highness in her inner circle. So it's supposed to be the best of the best. And then the fool I am, I blurt out, oh, I agree. Whenever her grace has me tasted, I've got to swell my mouth out with vodka afterwards to wash out that rancid taste. Oh, come on, I was drunk, wasn't I? Talking out of my bum. Well, turns out I had rather overvalued my position at court. tremble needed, but say a word and the touch is here, and in 3 shakes of a donkey's tail, I was out on the street. The job of ducal taster's been given back to Benoit. Can you believe it? After that scandal involving Baronesses Nick and Quelline. As for me, well, what was I supposed to do? Had no choice but to start making and drinking my own brews. That's always been my true passion. So he became a bootlegger. Makes sense. All because he really did not like the wine that was reserved for her illustrious highness. He should just stay quiet.
Body with scorch marks. Definitely not a wyvern. Slizzard. Gotta be. They breathe fire.
So it's not a wyvern. Huh. Okay then.
Landed on the roof of the distillery. Raised a ruckus, made a mess, then moved on.
I could tell. Alright, so now we need to follow the Draconite's trail.
Here. Clearly too tired to fly.
So it crawled through here. Huh. Means it's really injured.
Was in a bad way. Barely crawling. Second Draconid landed here. A larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal. Then they flew off together. Should be easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily.
Oh, there's 2. Slither and Matriarchs. Let's go see the bestiary. Another type of Draconid. Slither Matriarchs. If you ever find yourself facing a monster that breathes fire, strikes with a tail, tipped with venomous spines, bites with sharp teeth, and swipes with even sharper claws, and tends to knock its prey to the ground with a sonic blast, then you are fighting a Slizzard. With an arsenal like that, it comes as no surprise folk often mistake these Draconids for dragons. Yet the experts, meaning witchers, know Slizzards, it's hard to say it's Slizzards, constitute an entirely separate species, much smaller than dragons and far less dangerous, with one exception. Slizzard males in mating season, or even worse, just after laying their eggs. When fighting such individuals, my suggestion is to get as far as possible from the danger as quickly as possible, preferably by running at full tilt without looking back. Okay, so when fighting such individuals, my suggestion is to get as far as possible from the danger as quickly. One exception, in mating season. Okay, that means this lizard might just be a female in mating season, or just after laying her eggs. That's going to be making it even harder. Draconid oil, art signs, and Quen signs. Okay. Art signs and Quen signs. We don't really use art, but might as well start using it if it helps. Alright, let's save it real quick. Before we encounter the Slizzard. Slizzard. Now let me fix my armor as well. Oh, it's over here. I have 6 of these. It's not that bad. I keep going 40%. I'll use it on this one instead. Yeah. Alright. A silver sword. I only have 1, but I think I'm about to use it. How much percentage do I still got? I'll wait till it's like 10%. Once it gets lower. Let's go to alchemy. Let's go to potions. What's black blood for? Witcher's blood injures and knocks back vampires when they wound him. Oh. Ah, we're gonna have to use this for vampires. Save that. Maribor Forest. Accelerates the generation of adrenaline points. That's gonna help for casting signs more quickly. Accelerates stamina regeneration. Full moon increases maximum vitality. Oh. That could be helpful too. Petrie's filter. Increases sign intensity. It's a full moon. You haven't done that. Petrie's filter. And this increases sign as well. Let's go. We haven't really used that many potions, so not that big of a variety. We have, but not that many. Kind of stuck to the same kinds. Let's do the one that increases vitality. Let's put it up there. And let's put this one over here. This is the one that enhances. That's the one that enhances. What was it? Sign, okay. And this way. Keep going this way. I don't hear it. Oh, never mind. It's gonna pop up out of nowhere. Watch. Right now, when we least expect.
The trail ends here. It's up there. I bet the farm on it.
Alright, time to face these lizards. Damn lizards. I gotta be slithering. Whoa, this one's big. And it's a female too, holy shit. Hey, chill. Chill. It's not that bad actually. Thought it would be worse. I need also to be able to regenerate stamina. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh shit. Weak one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Woo. Alright, I need more vitality. Right. Oh shit. He attacked me twice. Both of them attacked me at the same time. God damn. Alright, these ones are intense. I gotta use more Quen. More Quen than anything. The quest is just a level. Damn, the chain's so quick.
So it was Mommy who helped you.
Alright, let's go. Back to here then. Whew. Sorry, intense. Come on. Come at me. Oh, now the other one came. Let's go. Back to Gwen. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Almost surrounded me. Hey. Chill. Woo. Oh my god. Turn another one down. This Gwen. Ah, damn it. Oh. Oh shit. These lizards are intense. Yeah, they had just laid eggs, that's what it is. That's what it is. Oh my god. I need to be able to use this time to put some wire bearding down. Oh shit. Alright, took one of them down. Let's go. Let's do everything again. Oh shit. God damn. I just broke my coin. Whew. Chills, lizard. Oh damn. That's such a cool name. Whew. Oh boy. Let's go. And you're done. Whew. That's not easy.
Right. Nighttime I collected a trophy. Rest of the eggs haven't hatched yet. Need to burn the whole nest.
Ooh, so sorry. Gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Make sure they don't grow back again. Lizard trophy. Damn, Slizzard. Lizard was pretty hard to take down, not gonna lie. Damn, Slizzard. Quest updated. Alright. Damn it. Sorry, horse. Sorry, roach. Sorry. There's a place of power down here. Oh, the cave. There's a cave, that's why. How is that? Oh, you can do it. Let's go. Roach can do it. Alright then guys, after this we're just gonna complete the treasure hunt that we were doing.
Probably bound for their nest.
Yeah, what I was saying is that we're gonna just finish the treasure hunt that we started this live stream with, and then that'll be the end of today's live stream. So there's probably only about like 10 to 15 minutes left in this live stream. But we will be back later on today, don't worry guys, with some Red Dead Redemption 2. The continuation of that. Part number 7. Yeah, part number 7. Here's the foreman.
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
Yep, cleared everything up.
You can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young lizard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. And the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more.
It's all good. I'm not asking for you.
And I thank you, Master.
Why is he whispering now? You went from talking normal to whispering. So what are you trying to keep secret on this? Are you paying me? Why is that a secret, huh? No.
All cleared up now, right? No gods, no plague, just the dragon, but it's gone too. We're to pay Emil's with compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back to work! Chop, chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at Ardeisto.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them like in Zerikania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architects wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work.
They just don't want to work.
Allow me to walk you away, Master.
They just don't want to work, guys. I mean, I can't blame them.
I lied. But I
Oh, he lied?
again.
Oh, shit.
Mentioned, leaving the vanished. Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
That's why he started whispering. Oh, okay. So he is keeping something hidden from them. Big feat to fill. Quest updated. Just like that, we completed the quest called Contract Bovine Blues. And now there's a new quest called Big Feat to Fill. I don't know what level quests these are. Level 40, okay, we could always do this later on. It's all the way to the top, so we'll come back and do this. Right now we're just gonna finish the Manticore Grandmaster Scavenger Hunt. We're gonna need to go to the Lake of Cleansing to do it. It appears that that's the case. Seriously, Geralt, you can't walk up that. Alright, let's go.
Come
I
on.
don't know why he tells us what to do.
That's
Oh, I just need to go back inside.
Let's go.
Outside of the corner. Doggo! I want to run you over, Doggo. Careful. Is there a nearby fast travel marker? There might be. Nope. The only thing is, well, there is, but the only thing is the quarry. Alright, let's go. Then if I go through there, it's gonna be
Run, Roach.
otherwise it's only gonna go around. Seems better. Alright, you know what, we'll just go on horse. It's all good, it's not that fun. It's not too fun. I feel like in Red Dead Redemption 2 you spend more of your time on the horse, to be honest. But that's just for the first 10 hours of the game. The first 15 hours, I'd say, depending how fast you go through things. But the first 10 to 15 hours, you have to go to different cities in order to unlock different stagecoaches, which allow you to travel between different areas, and also the trains, obviously. And also the trains. How does it go like that? Let's see. There we go. Let's down ourselves now. Let's go across. Oh, Roach is getting tired. New marker, Bazane Farm. See, it's like every time you get new markers. An abandoned site because of monsters? Why is it an abandoned site? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what? I'll do that later. I'm not trying to mess with that werewolf right now. Nope. Not right now. Werewolves are intense fighters. Trust me. Especially if they're higher level than you. If they're higher level than you, yeah. You don't want to mess with them. They have to at least be the same level as you, or obviously lower. Lower is better, but if they're the same, you can do it. Alright, let's shave it. Now we can complete this treasure hunt.
I've heard enough of that.
Gentlemen,
You're dead, such beauty!
Yeah, they were looking for loot. Oh, they were hiding loot, I mean. Oh, he's dead. Oh. Damn spear. Oh. Now he has no arms.
The way attacking an armed Witcher, I'll never know. Something wrong with my face?
Something wrong
What
with
about?
it.
Gotta be. Nice place. Pretty as hell.
Let's go. Oh. Oh. Nice. No wonder they were there. Those 100 florins. Holy Lake. This is considered the Lake of Cleansing. There we go. Gonna dive in here. I'm gonna collect all the loot. All the plants, everything. Let's see Martin's last letter. I will read Martin's last letter. We're gonna read the scrap of paper right now. Just trying to get all the loot possible. Martin's last letter. Notes. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna keep looking through here. There's some interesting loot here. Doesn't seem like it. Feel like the rest is just plants. Alright, we're good. Let's get back out. Yeah, let's see what else going on. Let's go. Get out, read the notes on a scrap of paper. I think I'll be the end of today's live stream. And save it. Oh no, let me read it first. Inventory. Request. Alright, Merden's last letter. It says 32 Fain 1203. My road has reached this end. I, Merden, having been given as a child to members of the Manticore Guild of Witchers, having been subjected to their vile mutations and refashioned by their destructive regime of training, do this day cease to be a witcher. I have finished my pilgrimage and divested myself of all that tied me to my old life. I have journeyed to the hidden chapel in the cave of tribulations and survived. Today I am born anew. Here in the lake of cleansing I leave behind the last of the items which signify my attachment to my previous incarnation as a witcher. Along with them I leave behind my cares, my grievances, and my obligations. I cast off all that I was, including my name. From now on, I shall answer to Chevelle. I am a new man. Thank you, most redoubtable Lebiota. I feel my new self pushing me onward to new lands and places which remain hidden from me. The good folk who helped me during my journey always said I must listen to my inner voice and follow it, for it is through that inner voice that Lebiota speaks to us. I shall not go against its will. I will set off north to Temeria, Airden, perhaps even the Dragon Mountains. I will proclaim the glory of Lebiota and do good deeds, just as the prophet commanded. Huh. Not bad. Can't hate him for it. The Witcher life is a pretty tough life, and it's not a life that people necessarily choose for themselves. So, can't blame him for that. Not one bit. There was this one note that we found underwater too, right? I don't think it came over here. Nope, didn't. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it did. Ah, come on. Yeah, it's in the other section. And it's right there. Yeah. What is this? They told me if I walk the path of atonement, Lebiota would give me strength and show me the way to start a new life. They lied. I gave away everything I had. I did penance for all my sins. I compensated those I had wronged, and what? Nothing. I feel empty, bereft. Let devils take Lebiota and all his followers. Wow. Okay. This person did not enjoy what they did. Complete opposite of the Witcher Merden. Oh, those ones are actually higher level. Alright, trying to fix my silver sword. 30% now, it's still not 10%. It's to be at least 10% to be worth it.
Merden's last stop.
Just like that, guys, we completed this scavenger hunt for the Grandmaster gear of Manticore. Of the Manticore School of Witchers. And just like that, that marks the end of today's live stream for part 10 of this Blood and Wine DLC walkthrough gameplay of The Witcher 3. And as usual, guys, if you enjoyed today's live stream, make sure to hit the like button to show the video some love. And if you're new to the channel, hit the sub button too, so that way you can tune in every single time that I go live. But until then, guys, I was your host, Use on Place.